Well, that's not a thing it wants me to fix. Nope.
This is awesome.
Oh, no, there it is. It's right there. Right. How do we feel about our angle? Nico.
I want to be on because we're live, and the longer that we do this, the worse the video looks.
Cool. Usually I get a lot of commentary, so I was waiting for the commentary. All
Hello!
Right. Hi, welcome to Books with Pictures in Portland, Oregon. I'm Katie, that's Nick, and that's Nico. And we are going to talk about the new books of the week, starting with Nick and Baloo the Bear.
Oh, Tailspin, Disney. So I grew up on Tailspin, so this is very nostalgic for me. It's basically straightforward. They're on a job to pick someone up, to transport them, and Pirates shows up, and the person that they're carrying around with them has a very special skill that is awesome.
She's awesome.
She's very awesome. She's very awesome and
she's a cool old lady.
She's a cool old lady. She's real nice. And the funny thing is that in the beginning, Kit's like, "Are we gonna see any kids today? Because I'm the only kid hanging around here." I always thought about that watching the cartoon. He was literally the only kid surrounded by adults.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really cool that they pointed that out in here. But yeah, it's just hijinks and fun.
But he has a little sister.
He has a little sister, but
she
it's his
doesn't
sister.
count.
She doesn't count. Yeah. But yeah, this one's pretty awesome. It's self-explanatory.
It was very cute.
Yeah.
Please let me tell you about how much I enjoyed Spider-Man Hulk Fire and Brimstone #1 by Kevin Smith, Andrew McElfresh, R.B. Silva, and Federico Blay. So much is the answer. This is, as you might expect, a Spider-Man Hulk team-up, but specifically there is trouble in evangelical Christianity.
You don't say.
I don't know if I would say that.
There is actually, well, it's Catholic, which is weird because it's definitely a prayer meeting, and Catholics don't really do prayer meetings.
I mean, it's not. It's Easter Sunday is where it starts.
It's Easter Mass.
It's just an Easter Mass gathering
In a park?
Yeah.
In Central Park?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's like a celebrity cardinal in Central Park.
Whoa.
In any case, what's more important, and on page 2, so I'm just going to spoil it for you, is that we have this massive supervillain team-up consisting of Mole Man, Stilt Man, Absorbing Man, Everyman, who's a woman right now, Man Bull, Sandman, Titanium Man, Molten Man, Plant Man, and Mole Man.
You said Mole Man.
I did, and I'm not sorry. Together they are the Manosphere. And they are a team of villains. It's very silly. The punning is off the charts.
I got 3 or 4 pages in, and I was like, who is writing
Kevin Smith?
And suddenly it made a lot more sense and was a lot funnier because of that for some reason.
But if you are, for example, a Stiltman super fan, you should definitely pick this up. If you really like the Daredevil and Hulk having feelings about religion at each other, you should pick this up. I thought this was extremely fun and silly, and there's going to be more. So
yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes. I don't know. Bruce Banner having a crisis of faith is wild.
I also have no. Well, I mean, all in Immortal Hulk, he had a big crisis of faith. I mean, he literally went to hell. So
I'm now confused about
in the Ultimate one, he's in charge of a group of prayer stuff too. So
there's also Infernal Hulk happening right now. So I'm wondering.
So this does not fit in the continuity as far as I can tell. If you want a no prize and can tell me where in the continuity this goes, let me know, because I'm going to go with alternate universe for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
It was a good time.
In less good time news, there's a new EC anthology, Tales from Beyond. This is Prepare Yourself for Shell Shock. This is a horror anthology revolving around the horrors of war, and it's exactly as depressing as you think it will be, but for reasons that you won't expect. 2 of them, So 3 of them are from wars that have already happened. So one of them is set in 2002, one of them is set in World War II, one of them is set in the 60s and has to deal with Castro. And then the last one is more of a sci-fi war, and the plot twist on every single one of them got me because it happens at the very end of each story. So it's very much like you're reading a war story, and then all of a sudden, oh my god. But that being said, they're really good stories. I was invested. I can't show you anything because everyone is dying.
Is it all by the same artist or?
No, it's an anthology.
Let's see, we've got
It looks the same. So.
John Arcudi and Sean Martinborough, Michael W. Conrad and Albert Montes, Julio Anta and David Lapham, and Benito Sereno and Tom Fowler with Tom Fowler. Yeah, and then there's one of the old EC comics in the back that has been republished, so that's cool. I would be interested in somebody reading this because I think I need to talk about it.
Just a process.
Oh, that's crazy.
So much happened. Like once we're not live, I'm just gonna tell you guys what happens because I need to vent. But anyways, come check out that anthology. It's pretty good.
Okay, and I got What If Runaways. It says What If Runaways Hadn't Run Away. So this, I will say, I'm just gonna say it right now. Out of all of the What Ifs, this is the one that I feel makes most sense to do a What If to.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's amazing. First off, what I love about it is the very end, how no matter what.
I thought it got the character stuff really, really right all the way through.
Yeah.
And I am like a strong defender of the Runaways.
Exactly.
They are my precious babies, and I will be mad if you mess them up.
I was so mad, not mad, I was concerned about how they were going to turn out because it didn't. It was like, but like their characters held true. They held throughout, and I was trying to figure out when it was going to start. Because like, obviously they wouldn't do the things that their parents did.
But they do for a while.
And they do, technically, they kind of like fall in line.
Not all of them technically.
Yeah, and like one of them is lied to a little bit just to make sure that they will do what they're told. We all know who that is.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, and you could tell, the thing I love the most about the characters, like the ones that liked each other.
Yeah.
You can see that they kind of
still like each other.
There's moments where it was like, oh, it might happen again if they just hung out. Because what happens is basically they stay with the family, so therefore they're not like runaways together, so they kind of have their own lives kind of separately. So they kind of meet up to do jobs or whatever, so they're kind of not friends.
They're not as close.
They're not as close, they don't know much about each other.
Yeah,
so basically...
we see them every year.
Yeah, and so they do this one mission together where everything falls into place of like what certain people were planning to do from the beginning, and then they kind of decide on what to do going forward. And it's really cool because it's like, that makes sense. That's what should happen. But yeah, I want to just show you what they look like all grown up because it's awesome. Is that it?
Yeah. No, that's it.
That's that one.
Oh
Yeah. Oh, go up here.
Despite the evilness of it, I did enjoy the fact that they got to spend some time with their parents.
Yeah.
Like, it was sweet having them be like superpower families for a little second.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I'm going to tell you about Bug Wars: The Coming of the War Doom. So this is the sequel to the first arc of Bug Wars, which came out a couple years ago.
Oh, I didn't know it started like that.
Yeah. Bug Wars is the story of a little kid who has a magic amulet that makes him small and gives him access to the horrible barbarian warfare that happens among very tiny people in his backyard. And in the first series, he gets very involved him and his brother get very involved in this warfare. We find them now 6 months later. His brother is so traumatized by the war that he can no longer leave the house.
That's not accurate.
What?
His brother is traumatized because of a different thing that the bugs... Because the little people in
the
the
bugs
backyard
did some stuff to the brother.
The bugs did some stuff to their dad, who used to own this amulet. But the brother doesn't know that and doesn't know about the being small.
But he gets messed up though, doesn't he?
Well, maybe at the end.
I feel like he gets really messed up. I think he is right. He gets really messed up near the end, and he like has to get like...
So the brother now has killer PTSD.
Yeah.
And and everybody in the family is pretty traumatized by this first adventure, and so our kid Slade has pledged that he's just not going to go anywhere but school and home. That's the way. Don't walk in the grass. And he is nonetheless stuck in the house fantasizing about all the things happening outside, and how sexy the bug barbarians are, and other things that a 12-year-old kid might be sitting and thinking about.
I thought he was 14 at least.
He might be 14. He's in high school.
He does look like Dylan Brock though. So.
Gross.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Ew.
The bugs won't let him go anywhere without them, so he's crawling in bugs all the time, which is not actually so good for his popularity at school. And he also is now, his dad's gone. So, anyway, it's following on from all of that. There is enough context given in here that this could be your first issue if you wanted it to be, but honestly, start at the beginning and then come around to this one. Yeah, it's a good kid fantasy world. Like, what if Honey, I Shrunk the Kids plus Conan?
Yeah. A little bit of Jumanji in there.
Yeah, it's very, very Aunt Bully, the Littles, Arietti. Like, anytime people are small and there's a world in their backyard.
Yeah.
Plus Conan.
Fern Gully?
Fern Gully.
Yeah. Okay.
Lazarus Order. This one is new from Mad Cave. I really like the art in this one. It's got a very specific color palette, so we stick to the red and gray a lot, and then later on we get some
acid green,
some fun blues and acid greens, which you can see on the back. Let's see. This is the writer is Sloan M. Siegel, and the artist is Wando, which is a great name.
It's been a while since I've seen Wando on something on the interiors. I really enjoy his work. He did a bunch of work for Marvel, but like a decade ago.
Yeah. So this is set in a somewhat medieval-y time, as you might be able to tell from the Plague Doctor masks. We follow a group of people who are like monster hunters, and they've been called in because there's a problem with this guy and the rats in the wall. And a bunch of magic stuff happens, and I don't know how to describe it very well because
there's rats and rat demons and plague rats and rat demons and plague demon rats.
It's all a bunch of action. It was very cool to read, and then there's
plague
like
demon rats.
If you have a phobia around rats, don't.
It's very cool though. I like the way they do their magic.
He looks like Shredder to me.
That's what I thought as well.
Like this guy looks like Shredder.
Yeah, no, he does. You're right.
Which, I mean, there's only so many ways to make a rat guy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah,
there's some good pathos in it.
Yeah, the Plague Doctor mask guys are more or less monster hunters, and they're like, yeah, we'll fix your husband. They do some magic stuff. There's a guy keeping some monsters in his basement. All the usual fun stuff. What I did really like about their magic is that they have to use their blood for it, so obviously they have to do the whole like knife hand thing.
Or knife hand, and then they have a Latin chant.
Well, yeah, but so they're wearing full body gloves because of the thing, but there's like a square in their gloves just so they can cut their hands, and I was like, that checks
out.
There you go. So, anyways.
Remember how Nico they cut themselves in the Runaways? That was so cool.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Sean Murphy.
The Last Driver by Sean Murphy. This was pretty cool. Basically, it's a dystopian future set in where America was formed for freedom, and every war that they've had, the freedom gets taken away more and more, and technology takes over, and so there's less freedom. There's segregated people for like the rich and wealthy, and then the people that can't afford anything are like cast out into the desert area, and the last vestige of life is through transportation, and that's slowly being taken away as well now. So, the last driver, who's telling stories about how cars were so pivotal in life, is telling his granddaughter stories about the past, and she's very ill, so he's kind of take care of her, and he gets a mission to find, to go see a doctor to cure her.
He's got 4 hours.
4 hours to do so.
To drive across the city.
In this place, what's called the Grid, because everything's been taken over.
Every car is automated. They all go on like specific lines.
And so he's going to go around.
Yeah.
He's gonna go through all of that.
While the entire city's police force of e-cops is chasing him.
Yes, this is what it looks like. In case you didn't know what
it
Sean
also
Overstuff
opens.
looks like.
I like that it opens wide.
It's
I was
a fun
little
format.
annoyed, but then I was
Yes.
like reading out.
It's a fun format, and it basically looks like Sean Murphy's entire sketchbook for, I believe, the entire time that he's been making comics and
Yes.
drawing cool cars and shit.
Because we know, like, I could not show you this, and you know exactly what it looks like inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, this
But
is what
it's
it looks
fun.
like. Yes, it's great.
Yeah, it's a very action movie.
Yes.
I'm sure that if this got made into a movie, I would go see it.
Yeah.
And
It's
I would be
very
like, whoa!
very much like he gets like there's like
Edgar Wright to direct it.
like he's on a mission and he's being bamboozled
Yeah.
basically. It's pretty cool.
It's like
Yeah. Bamboozled.
what was the genetic dystopia one where you couldn't leave any bit of your skin or hair around or they would find out? It's like it's in the sci-fi dystopia vein, except for that instead of taking over your genes or your ability to reproduce or your clothing or whatever, the thing they're taking away is
It's
your
cars.
transportation.
Yeah.
Or is your ability to have autonomous transportation rather than transportation.
I
It-
feel like it doesn't show very well the actual negative effects
The
that he's
way that
talking
that is
about.
oppressive.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like obviously the implication is that out in the deserts where the poor people live, they don't have these
Anything, yeah,
autonomous
yeah.
cars, but they've still outlawed driving.
I kind of like how he said slowly the freedoms were taken away through our cars with like the automatic windows and like the
ABS
the
system
the
and the
ABS system,
GPS
like little things and like
people don't know how to read a map anymore.
even like even
It's very
even
grouchy
like
old man.
yeah, even like the shifting and going
Yeah.
into like manual driving and stuff like it's I that was very clever. It kind of like equated civilization and like rights and put it into like different aspects of a car. Kind of like what's the word when you talk about one thing but you mean something else? Analogy?
A synecdoche.
Synecdoche?
No,
Yeah.
metaphor is what you mean.
Metaphor. Yeah, use the car as a metaphor for the way that society is working. I kind of liked that. But yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then there are some threads.
We've got books too.
We got some books. Yeah. What, do you have all the books there? What are the books
We
there?
got books.
Need to go. Or
You got no.
I
Nick, no.
Nick
You
said-
got no books.
I
Okay. All right. I
all
wanna-
the books are yeah.
I want to tell you about Voyeur. I am so delighted to have Voyeur to sell to you. Voyeur is Leah Williams and
Yay,
David
Leah Williams.
Balderon,
Hi.
just getting their sexy on. This is for adults. This is a book for adults. Yeah, this is the back cover. But this is a story about a couple of art thieves. One of them is working in security as at a resort that one of the perks of this ultra luxury resort is that all of the art in the hotel rooms is real masterpieces. The other one has checked in as a guest at that same resort. Both of them are there to steal the art. They are not working together, and as they figure each other out, they very much fall for each other. There is a lot of watching people through security cameras.
Voyeur.
But
That's
like,
the title.
which becomes increasingly consensual in really hot ways.
It's a really sensual, sexy little
It's
thing. I really like it.
very sexy.
Yeah.
It's very funny in
Oh
its
my.
like
It's some good stuff. Who's the artist again?
solid. David Balderon.
They did a great job.
Yeah, he did real good. Yeah, it's sexy. It's fun. They also previously worked together on Power Girl for DC, same team. And I think it's fun. And yeah, the comp on the back is White Lotus. It's very White Lotus.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to jump real quick because I haven't read it, but I just want to say, Lovers from the Empire. This thing looks absolutely beautiful, and I want to read it so bad. Like
It's so pretty. It's set in this 1920s South Korea, and the focus is on this girl who's dressed in Western style, and everybody's shocked because she's got like the curly like waves in her hair, and like modern standards, she still looks very prim and proper and old school Korean, but it goes into the fashion a little
it's
bit.
so
in the book,
cool.
and-
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, it's just so cute.
Sorry, I
little
just had to.
romance
Okay,
stories.
continue,
It's
continue.
dramatic.
Yeah, it's by the same creator who did Raging Clouds, which was
It was the
Eisner nominated but did not win this year, but also a just gorgeous book, and it's also just gorgeously produced. It's a hardcover.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. Assorted Crisis Events Volume 2. If you want to feel sad about some really, really good sci-fi time loop stories, you should read this and have your heart ripped out multiple times in your very own time loop.
I'm very far behind in that one.
There are 4 short stories in this one, so it is slightly shorter than the other one, but I think some of the stories
It looks
in here...
just as thick though.
Yeah,
It's
some of the
crazy.
stories in here are a little bit more detailed. This one, for instance, has there's a story about this guy who's a comic artist, and it shows his life through panels in a really fascinating way, talking about like the way that he's used his time, and it's just like, oh, it's so smart, and it's so good.
And Jodie colored it as well. Jodie Belair,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this was the Eisner winningest book of the year. Everyone associated with this book, I'm pretty sure, won an award.
As they should. It's great.
It's heart-stopping.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. This one.
That's
like
why
I said,
I like and do comics.
Yep.
That right there.
That clever shit.
Yeah.
Another reason I like comics is Exquisite Corpses. This is the 3rd volume, and it concludes the first arc. So if you are following along, this is where we get to find out what happens. The cover looks like this. So this is where we get to the end of the story. Who lives, who dies, who gets chopped up into little pieces. It's all here for you. And it really twists and turns right up to the final blow of this killer's competition. We get some rules lawyering. We get some unexpected weapon wielders. It's fantastic.
It's so good.
It's really, again, like, it's gross, it's violent, but it's also funny and surprising, and gosh, I really enjoyed this book.
Yeah.
You should read it. All 3 volumes are in stock right now, I assume.
Yeah. I think so. Should be.
Come get it. It's great. All right. And that is all the books we pulled.
No, it's not. I'm literally holding
You are. I thought it was
Harley
the last one.
and Ivy, Life and Crimes. So this one is amazing. Katie and I are both very excited about it. It's by Erica Henderson entirely.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the
Not know
lettering.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Haas letters it.
Which would make sense.
That's crazy. I
Yep.
didn't
Yep.
know that.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, written, drawn, colored. It's all Erica, one-woman show.
It is
Wow.
Harley and Ivy telling the story of how they met. So there's a bunch of fun, first interactions of like Harley leaving the Joker and them not being fully on the level yet of like being romantic. There's some fun Harley backstory. It's good.
There's a motorcycle trip. There's a delightful amount of nudity for a definitely teen-rated comic.
Yeah, the panels that fade to black are done so in a very funny way.
Yeah.
If you like the Harley Quinn animated TV series, you're gonna like this.
But
if
yeah.
you like Harley Quinn, you're gonna like this. If
And
you
it's-
like lesbians, you're gonna like it.
One of the things show the back
Show the
cover.
back.
Speaking of good uses of nudity,
There's a full chase scene.
it's
They don't have their
great.
clothes on.
it
Good on
does
you.
such a
Good on
good
you.
job of really sitting in romance genre while doing all the things you want a superhero comic to do. But it's just a romance. Like
Yeah.
it's not. No crimes are solved.
Yeah, there's no like giant super villain. There's like Harley doesn't even
Oh,
have powers. It's
The
just-
point is that they're falling in love.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I like it.
Nick ran away.
We were gonna be done, but
We were going to be done, but Nick wants to tell you about. Okay, got it.
I feel like these are important.
I thought they were here.
I
Yes,
thought they were here too.
$10 each for the entire
Are they
first
here?
and second chapter.
don't lie. They're 15.
Oh, you're right. They're 15
They're not
because it's
the-
Marvel.
They're not there yet.
So I just want to tell you, originally, okay, so originally these actually ran simultaneously in Avengers and New Avengers.
Yes.
Wait, no.
No, not the New Avengers.
Hang on. They're doing the thing here, actually. Okay, never mind. I'm going to say this differently. Originally, the story of Secret Wars getting off the ground, which is what we have going on here, was told in Avengers and New Avengers simultaneously on the racks, alternating the story between books.
Yes.
And in these, they have arranged them in reading order. So each of these volumes has Avengers and New Avengers alternating between each other to tell you the story in the right order,
Yes.
that it makes sense
Which
in
is great.
time, which is amazing, and I don't think we've had collected in that form before. These are also compact. They're $15 each,
Yeah.
and each one of them has a lot of issues.
But yeah, because the movie is getting such big talks, and it should be based off of the actual stuff, I would say that this is really crucial and important if you want to get into what's happening, like little details. I'm sure they're not going to get everything in it.
This is the comic book run that got me into reading superhero comics as an adult.
Let me see.
Wow.
This is just this run.
Oh, yeah.
This is just, it's the thing that made me fall in love with Jonathan Hickman. It's just one of the very best. It's just one of the very best things.
And I want to show you the art in this one. I don't know who the artist is for this. Who is this?
That's Assad Ribic, and this one
Yeah.
is Stefano Caselli and Mike Deodato
So
Jr.
cool. Look at
and
this.
Kev Walker
Look
occasionally.
at this. Anyway.
It's
Yeah.
so good. You should read these, and it's
They're
never
really
been
good.
more affordable to do so. Read
Yeah.
them before Doomsday.
Like, the Secret Wars is so good.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Au revoir. Oh, button pressing. Okay.
Read comics. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.